Fashion is fun, fantastic, fabulous. It's about colors, textures, and surprises. That's how I see the world. Photographs are an important part of my work. It helps me see, record details, and captures the moment where everything comes together. I roam the streets looking for the next trend, and I get excited when I spot something that I know is unique, something that I'm going to be the first to share with the world. That's why I'm always on my toes, observant and ready, which is why the Canon EOS 650D is such a great tool. It allows me to get my shots quickly and precisely.
Why do I get so excited about food? Because food is not just about the taste. It's also about the little things, the ambiance of a restaurant, the ingredients used by the chef, how the food is prepared, where the ingredients come from. There's always an interesting story behind each dish. Pictures can't describe the smells, but they can show you the colors and the textures, vivid enough to allow your imagination to roam, to almost taste it. That's what makes blogging about food so enjoyable. And I like my blog to be different from the other food blogs out there, so I take a lot of care when I'm taking my photos and videos. With my trusty ally, the 18 megapixels EOS 650D with Digic 5 image processor, I know I'm not going to miss a thing. With 9 all-cross-type AF points with dual cross-type center point at f2.8 means fast, precise focusing when I compose my shot in either landscape or portrait. Even when the lighting is a challenge, the EOS 650D increased ISO sensitivity allows me to expose my shot to reveal details while subduing undesirable noise, turning what would otherwise be an underlit environment into a scene full of textures and colors. I am never at one static spot, always moving and hunting for my next shot, which is why the new multi-shot noise reduction function is such a welcome feature. It takes 4 snaps rapidly and superimposes them together to effectively reduce noise. Superb for handheld shots at high ISO setting. Look at the rich details on these.
I like to document the nitty-gritty. Show rather than tell, if you will. After all, a picture is worth 1,000 words. That's how I started blogging about fashion, through photographs I took of fashion on the streets. If there's one thing about fashion, it's unpredictable. I never know what's going to catch my eye. With the 3-inch very-angled touchscreen ClearView LCD monitor, I have total freedom to operate the camera with a few quick touches. Reviewing my shots is easy using touch gestures like pinching or expanding the image to see all the details. Choosing the continuous shooting mode, I can shoot up to a speedy 5 frames per second. I never know when that moment comes. Often, I'm just reacting to what I see. And while the very angled LCD lets me explore interesting angles, the continuous burst makes sure I don't miss that special moment.
With food, it's not always about the ingredients. It can also be about the place and the people, the moment when you're enjoying it, or when the food is being prepared. And the kitchen is usually where all the action is, busy, bustling, which makes capturing all these in live view mode a real challenge, if not for the FlexiZone Multi-AF. This intuitive function allows me to utilize the touchscreen. With Zone AF, I can choose what I want to focus on quickly, even as the action happens in front of the camera. Being a food blogger, experience counts. You need to rely on your intuition because no one stops for you. Enabling the camera's continuous AF gives me that edge. It constantly adjusts focus on my subject, making it so much faster to achieve precise focusing when I trigger my shutter. Sometimes, photos are inadequate. When that happens, I switch to record in full HD movie. Pairing the camera's movie recording with the new silent stepping motor STM lenses, I get smoother, clearer videos as never before. With the Movie Servo AF, even amidst the hustle and bustle of a restaurant, I can track my subject to keep it in focus. It's just me and the music. This is truly the life.
And life can surprise you in so many different ways. That's why you need to keep your eyes open. The most creative shots happen in the most unlikely places. When that happens, I stand back and let the magic happen. To compose my shot in live view, all I need to do is touch to focus. The touch shutter feature automatically releases the shutter when the subject is in focus. Simple. Occasionally, I come across something so distinctive, I just have to take a shot. Even in high-contrast backlit environments, the HDR backlight control mode makes it so easy to capture the natural-looking images. Taking data from 3 images snapped in rapid succession, they are combined to produce the perfect final image. I'm always searching for that one standout in a sea of faces, somebody with a unique style, a different look. The EOS 650D's Face Detection Plus Tracking AF spot and focuses on faces in a breeze. Touch the face I want to track, and even on the move, my subject can be kept closely in focus. Fashion and style are such subjective matters, which is why I love the 650D's new creative filters. It changes the way I look at the photos I had taken. I just have to choose a photo I like, apply the filter, and bam, a whole new perspective and more variety for my blog. Without a tripod and sufficient lighting, night shots are tough. With the handheld night scene mode, the camera automatically fires 4 shots using fast shutter speed and combines to create one perfect image. This gives me the flexibility to capture amazing photos in low light. The night brings out all types. The play of light and shadows offers infinite possibilities.
With so many colors, textures, and activities going on, it can be a daunting task taking them all in. By turning the dial to Scene Intelligent Auto, the EOS 650D automatically analyzes the scene and helps decide the best setting. I can just soak in the ambiance and concentrate on what is important. Beautiful is the word, where you can still see such vivid detail even in low light.
It's a weird and oddly wonderful world out there.
It still surprises me how blogging about food can surprise me.
But it's how you look at it that matters. Perspectives, angles, context.
That's what makes it exciting to share. This is what life should be like every single day.
Canon, delighting you always.